If you're not sure how to handle banter, depending on the tone of it or the person that it's come from, then I've got 3 ways to be able to manage it better. So banter, it's kind of the friendly teasing, things that we do between friends, in relationships with peers. But what happens when it gets a little bit over the top, over competitive, maybe even unacceptable and rude or unkind? That's often where people struggle to know what to say or how to handle it. So they maybe take it too personally, they're too sensitive, or overreact. And of course, then it becomes into a bigger conflict or argument than it needs to. So 3 ways. We can all handle a bit of banter. Sometimes though, people take it just that extra level. But a quick secret, usually people who take it to that next level are often feeling some level of insecurity or unhappiness with themselves. So they want to almost like point the finger. So first of all, if someone has said something after you've said something embarrassing, or you've got something wrong in class, or you've done something that maybe is turns into a bit of a problem. So for example, the teacher at school has asked you a question and you thought it was right, and then you gave a wrong answer or an answer that seemed a little bit random. Or that you're in a group of friends and you're talking about something and then you end up saying something that is a little bit sort of off topic or a bit random or weird. And somebody might go, oh my goodness, why are you saying that? Or, oh, that's so embarrassing. Or, oh, I bet you feel really embarrassed about that. How to handle it, okay? 1, you can laugh it off. So you go, oh, I know, yeah, really embarrassing. And then move quickly on. So you're not bringing too much attention to it, but you're actually agreeing with them to some extent, because sometimes we do things that are embarrassing. So it's easier just to say, yeah, I did that. Yeah, it was embarrassing, or I gave the wrong answer. Almost like, so what? Don't make it into something bigger than it needs to. The next thing you can do is match it. Now, quite often when we push back on someone that's maybe calling us out a bit, they don't quite know how to handle it, or they're certainly not expecting it, especially if previously you've just taken the banter without pushing back. So the next one is match it, which would be, oh yeah, do you remember when you said that? Oh yeah, I bet you felt embarrassed as well. All of a sudden you're pushing back on them. They're not expecting it, but it also then shines the spotlight on them, and they probably won't do it again or won't do it as intensely. So, we can all have a bit of banter, but they won't necessarily take it to the next level or get so personal. And the next one, or the last one, is flip it. So what we want to do is make sure that we're sending a clear message to someone that what they're saying to us is getting a little bit unacceptable or rude, and we don't like it. So rather than going, oh, don't stop, stop that, or don't say that, things like that, we want to be more assertive and confident in the way that we communicate. So you're going to flip it and say, oh, wow, has someone upset you? That was a bit rude or unkind, or the kind of the word that you would use in your peer communications. Then all of a sudden you're being assertive, you're sending out a clear message to say, actually, that's not acceptable. But you're doing it in a way that kind of calls them out a bit. So even if they don't react to it, or they might react and call your name or walk off or something like that, there's going to be that echo, if you like, in their mind to start questioning and replaying what they said to you and how it actually came across. Or you could say, oh, that was a bit harsh. Imagine I said that to you. Pause. Lots of little tips to handle banter better. Have a laugh, match it, or flip it.